In news from Jamaica, big things are coming for the sprint capital of the world. Leslie Ann Sherwood has more in this report.
The Jamaican government says they are elated by the marvelous showing of their athletes at the recently concluded World Championships in Beijing, China. However, while many were expecting island-wide celebrations, the government will be keeping partying to a minimum.
Following consultations with the J3As, the interministerial committee established by the Prime Minister, including the opposition, and members of the athletes' fraternity, it has been agreed that we will forego an elaborate national celebration to facilitate the provision of additional resources for athlete development and welfare in this 2015-2016 year. The sum to be saved will allow support to be given to J3As through the Sport Development Foundation to provide a monthly stipend to a pool of approximately 70 athletes currently in a national program and those going through the developmental process heading into Rio 2016. The Prime Minister, however, has agreed to host the athletes at a special reception over the Heroes Weekend, which will be broadcast live to the rest of the nation.
Minister with responsibility for sports, Natalie Nita Headley, explained that going this route will mean more in the coffers for the overall development of sports.
The criteria has been established by the J3As, and we have asked that a separate briefing be held to outline the criteria for the nation and for athletes as well. I believe in 2008, some $80 million was put aside, I believe, for a national celebration. A far more modest amount was done in 2000 and following the 2012 Olympics, which was in the region of some $40 million. So that saving of about $40 million will be going into a pool already established, and to add to what is already at the J3As, I think a total pool will be $60 million.
Minister Anita Headley revealed that a stipend will be provided for 70 athletes. However, she was tight-lipped on the specific figure.
I believe that is now being determined and being worked out. There has been consultation with the athlete who currently heads the welfare fund at the J3As and the executive of the J3As. I believe that they have arrived at a figure. However, I will allow for them to have those discussions with you.
Meanwhile, the minister proudly announced that there will be a massive cash injection into the development of national sports facilities. Central
government has for the first time allocated in the 2015-2016 budget $71 million to assist in offsetting the costs to athletes and federations in preparing for regional and international competitions through greater access and use of national sporting facilities.
With concerns that an election could be on the horizon, the sports minister expressed hope that the initiatives would be continued even if there is a change in government.
We are expecting that once this is in place, that it will be continued by successive governments, and I know that this one will be around for a very long time, but that it is expected to continue, and I believe it is something that we will need to ensure, not just by us saying that we want it to happen, but that it becomes a part of policy as well.
I'm Leslie Ann Sherwood for CEEN Caribbean Sports.